saying the same thing. Crossing over, the reinvention of the church, can be survived. More than that, I want every mark, scar, and blemish to read like the label on the leather couch I bought recently, which said, "This product is not faulty or damaged. All the markings, scarring, and discolorations on this product are normal and enhance its natural beauty." One day you will be the product others will examine. Maybe a fearful pastor will look to you for help and courage while attempting what is in his heart. Show him your label. This person is not faulty or damaged. All the markings, scarrings, and blemishes are normal and enhance the humanity and authenticity of a life lived in pursuit of the purpose of God. Setting the scene. Our church was about 25 years old and dying. We had certainly grown over the years from 6 people meeting together in a home to around 450 now regularly attending a large church by UK standards. During this time, we had also started 8 other churches in our region by sending groups of 50 or more adults from our congregation into the neighboring towns and cities. We were a good church, some may even say a great church, the flagship church in our particular group of churches. We were a deeply committed family, loving and nurturing, holding regular evangelistic events and enjoying vibrant church services. Our building was virtually debt-free, we had money in the bank, and the people were generous givers. Everything about our church seemed to be saying all is well, and there was nothing to be alarmed about. But in my heart, alarm bells were ringing. The comfort, safety, and security that a church like ours enjoyed and offered was my greatest concern, because it was our greatest enemy. During this period of growing concern, I began to look at my own church as a doctor would examine a patient. In a detached, clinical, and calculating way, I started to examine the body of our church for symptoms of the sickness I knew we had and feared could be terminal. It's not easy to attend your own church as a visitor or look at your own body or life's work objectively, but to survive, we must. I remember one particular Sunday morning so clearly. I was watching the church assemble and observing what I'd been a part of for years but had never seen. People entered the sanctuary, put down their belongings on or under chairs, and walked away to chat with each other. Car keys, house keys, purses, cell phones, and so on were all left unguarded as we all just fellowshipped with each other. This scene became a statement about the condition of our church. That statement was simply, we are not reaching the lost. We were so comfortable and so confident that strangers who might steal our stuff were not present, that we did something in church we wouldn't dream of doing anywhere else in our daily lives. Our abandoned valuables strewn on the floor were testament to the safety and comfort levels we had drifted into. Now, years later, our floors are spotless, and we guard our stuff because there are so many visitors present, whom we don't know and cannot vouch for. I realized, as every senior pastor must, that our future church was among lost people, and unless we started reaching out to them, we had no future. The prospect of growing old while looking at the same few faces in church was scary, too scary to live with. In 1998, and several months into this season of asking, what's wrong with our church, my own sense of destiny and vision were forming strongly within me. I knew God had called me to build a church of thousands, and I also knew some in our present church would never embrace all the changes that would require. Our 600-seat building of 9 years was already proving inadequate, and I knew in my heart that it could never facilitate my vision for thousands. I decided, together with my team, to build a new 2,000-seat building for the growth I knew would come if I was obedient to God. By early 1999, the earth movers were on site, digging out the foundations, when God so clearly spoke to me. The new building was 50 yards across the parking lot from our present building. As I looked out of my office window at the foundations being dug, God said, "You are not building a new building, you are starting a new church." God emphasized to me that in 12 months, when the project was complete, we shouldn't just change our address, we should change our church. At that moment, I first heard the term crossing over in my spirit. God said to me, in 12 months,